All right, folks, welcome back to the Night's Watch podcast. I'm Jacob.
I'm Alex.
And Alex, have things turned around? It's 4 wins in a row, 3 since we last spoke.
Mm-hmm. It's a great start to December. It's the best start you could ask for.
It hasn't been clean.
No, but they're winning in that, these same games. I feel like in November we lost
Yes.
these exact same games.
Exactly.
It looks like not like a different team, but it looks like it's getting more complete as every game goes on.
To me, I'm like, it looks like the same team, but they're getting the results that they probably should have gotten in November. Because we were talking in November about how frustrating it was because so many of these games, like that game could have ended different. We had a lot of strong stretches. Tonight against New York, we had great first period, dog shit second period, great third period. Not exactly a 60-minute effort, but I guess 2 is more than 1, so it worked out.
It's like what they were saying on the broadcast, like, if you remove this one period, it all looks good. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I always want to do that. I'm like, hey, if you remove all the shitty parts of my life, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah. If you're able to do the memory removal from Harry Potter, it's all good, right?
Just
take
pluck that out.
Yeah.
Put it in a little stone basin and worry about that in the next movie.
Exactly. No, but I feel like we watched the Sharks game. That was a back and forth. The Blackhawks game.
I was at that game.
You were at that game. You finally got a win.
That was my first win that I was in.
No, wait.
In
the Sharks. You saw the Sharks, right?
Oh yeah, I saw them both. I saw 2 wins.
Yeah, two wins.
I saw two wins in a row.
Yeah, and the Blackhawks game went to a shootout, and that was the first game that Carter Hart played.
Yeah.
It could have gone either way. I was surprised how. I mean, obviously there is some. His play for that second the Bertuzzi goal, that was dumb. Like,
yeah, it was. He really shined in the overtime, and he saved that game in the overtime. And then he played again tonight, and frankly, we have made our feelings clear on having this guy on the team, but he's doing the job he's paid to do.
Yeah, he's
getting it done.
So far, he's playing well. Making good saves, doesn't look too rusty. Like you said, we have our opinions on the guy, but he's not as bad. I thought he was going to be bad just because he hadn't played.
Same.
Like those 2 shots that the Blackhawks scored. It's like, yeah, you might want to have those back, but those are also just 2 wrist shots. One's from Celebrini, who's not Celebrini. I'm sorry, it's Bedard, who's insane already. That's going to go in on every goaltender.
Yeah.
Not just Carter Hart, but yeah, he, like you said, he played incredible in overtime, saved the overtime for us, was great in the shootout.
Yeah, that overtime was nuts. There was like a good 2 minutes where it was just
changes.
We were just pinned down, and Theodore, I think it was missing a stick.
Mm-hmm.
And none of the forwards gave him a stick. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Everyone knows you give the defenseman the stick. He needs it more than
the
you.
The Blackhawks game was on Hulu, so it was Weeks and I don't remember the other person.
Some guy.
Yeah, it's their main guy. He's awful. He doesn't actually call the game. He's like, Bedard.
This Connor Bedard fella. What a phenom.
No, that happened, and Theodore goes without a stick, and Weeks is immediately like, all right, a forward needs to give him a stick. He's the defenseman. He needs a stick. We could give him a stick like every second. Like, Weeks is like, are they going to give him their stick? Like, he needs it. Thankfully, that was able to get off and everything. But yeah, I didn't know what was going on in that play. I'm like, I saw it happen. I'm like, this is where we lose.
I was just waiting for it, and I was like, well, used to this. And then we made it to a shootout, and I was like, okay, we'll definitely lose in a shootout, but hey, whatever.
Hey, we actually converted on some shootout goals.
I know, and that's the thing. It's, obviously it was kind of the Carter Hart show, but what I was more shocked at, even more so than that, was like, oh my God, we actually scored. We scored some shootout goals.
Yeah, I was surprised. And then we played the Devils, and it was really just, we scored in the first. Neither team did much in the second, and then third was all goal. Schmidt looked good.
Schmidt got the shutout.
Shutout.
And that's kind of been the difference in this winning streak, right? Is strong goaltending. Not that the goaltending's been bad, but
Stronger.
yeah, I think Schmid got some juice from playing his old team, and I think the guys were kind of, you compete a little extra hard in those situations.
Yeah.
You want to make sure your buddy gets the win.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I missed most of that game because I was at work, and
It's 4 p.m.
And exactly, we're on the long dreaded East Coast road trip. I think there's only like one more game between now and Christmas at the Fortress.
Really? Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think it's on like the 23rd.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. We've historically done pretty good in December. We've historically done pretty bad in November. We also usually do pretty good in October, and we were kind of not that great this October. I think that's where the feeling of the slow start kind of came from. But yeah, the New Jersey game, I did get home in time to see Hurdle score the go-ahead goal.
Yep.
And then didn't we score on an empty net and then score like on the goalie after the empty net?
No. Maybe. No, it was power plays in the game because it was.
I just remember when the last one went in, I was like, "Oh, that's the extra spit in the face."
Yeah, it was a late. It was a late goal from, I think Barbashev deflected it in from Eichel. That was it was the last 30 seconds. I'm like, well, put the nail in Markstrom's coffin because this was pretty bad.
Yeah, at that point I was cooking dinner.
Yeah, and then but Schmid looked good, the team looked good, and then tonight the Rangers started off really good. I mean,
the first period was very one-sided.
Yep.
We scored on the first shift, and Howden scored against his old team. More former team juice.
Yeah.
And it looked pretty fucking one-sided. It could have easily been like 3 or 4-0 by the end of the first period.
Yeah.
To the point where I was like, well, we got this in the bag. Second period, oh boy. Yeah, I told you, it really reminded me of that Tampa game that we played where we had a great first period and then Tampa just tossed our fucking salads for 2 consecutive periods.
Yeah.
It felt like that. Because that second period we got outshot 17-6 or something.
No, it was only 5 shots. It was 15 or 17-5.
Yeah,
the shots were,
and let's not forget 2 of those shots went in. So we were by the end of the second we were losing after taking the early lead. Yeah. So we won, right? You want to be happy, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not convinced.
There's very much glaring issues. Like, the second period was perfect. The amount of giveaways we have, just routine dumb giveaways.
Yeah, just
that led to great chances and
brain dead plays.
Yeah, and
both blue lines. Yeah, in the own zone.
Every spot in the ice, they had a bad giveaway, and thankfully Hart was able to save most of them, or at least recover. The defense was able to recover, but it's just like a boneheaded pass or. Oh, we're not going to go collect that puck that's right in the open zone.
Can I tell you what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of, because I think goalies have dynamics with their teams, right? With the skaters. What I'm afraid of is, Carter Hart had 2 strong games. I'm like, don't do what you did with Fleury and be like, well, we just won't play defense because you got us, right? He'll keep us in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always need your goalie to keep you in the game, but don't tempt fate, guys. Don't tempt fate.
No, because what happens if he that they do the same thing and then he lets in, but there's a game where he's got 4 or 5 goals and he just doesn't. And it's just mentally because he hasn't played for so long. It just doesn't play well for a while. You don't want him to be making athletic saves to get injured. I mean, he
did get injured.
He was day to day with a lower body issue because the amount of saves he had to make in overtime against the Blackhawks, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, they don't want him set on the bench and get heckled." I'm like, if you for 1 minute think the fans that can afford the tickets behind a bench care
in New Jersey.
in New Jersey care about this. Absolutely
On
not.
the East Coast.
In Newark, yeah, no way. Give me a break. There's not a chance. Yeah, you want him to stay healthy because again, there's no timetable on Aiden Hill.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time. How Ken said might be way longer than Christmas. We're in the first week of December. If he's not skating,
yeah, Christmas is in 2.5 weeks. I don't think he's going to be making it back.
Jesus.
He might. I mean, I think Team Canada will be lucky if he's back for the Olympics.
Yeah.
What it's not, if he's not skating.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I'm like, he's not even skating. That's not good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Carlson's not skating either, right? Carlson,
so.
All three of them aren't skating. Right.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's hard to tell because
Stone, yeah,
we didn't know Stone was skating, and then he disappeared. And apparently, not only was he skating, he was practicing with Henderson. So I'm like, you're telling me if I went to a Henderson practice by walking distance from my house, I could have seen Mark Stone out there
just there,
just practicing with Henderson?
Bullshit. They need to put this. If they don't say it because they know that what it was in America.
People like me will be in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It'd be completely jam-packed with people. But 4 games in a row. We play, not tomorrow. We played.
I think it's really every other day for this whole road trip.
Is it? Because of the travel? Because they play the Islanders next, right? I would assume. Because they play all 3 New York area. And then they would go, I think they go to Columbus.
Let's see. Today. Yep, so Islanders Tuesday, Philadelphia Thursday.
Oh, Philly.
Columbus Saturday.
Okay.
Maybe we can watch that after you help me install that shade on my porch. We can go to Mojave.
Yeah.
I'll get paid that week.
Watch it on the porch. I mean, every other day, it's good rest. It's good travel time. I mean, I was watching the interviews earlier, and they're talking about like New York, and they're like, oh, yeah, we love being able to basically sit here for a week.
No, literally, like, because you don't have to fly. You can just take the train.
Yeah, like wherever they're at in Newark, or I think they just picked a hotel that was like in New York, and they just took a train to Newark, and then between the Islanders and the Rangers, you could take a train all over too.
I remember distinctly that's when Brett Howden signed his extension last year on the East Coast swing in December, and they mentioned like, oh yeah, you just take the train.
Yeah, maybe they can get Dorofiev to sign.
I know, right? I think, he's has like 2 goals in like a month, so buy low.
He hasn't scored.
Press for the extension now.
He hasn't scored a goal in 10 games.
Yeah, should we talk about that?
I think you said it earlier. I think you're going to be right. He's always going to be a streaky scorer. I don't think you can depend on him for, at least at this stage in his career, at 24. I don't think you can depend on him to score every other game or.
Yeah, and
I think it's potentially there, but.
Well, and you made a good point with that's kind of the way it goes with goal scorers is, there's usually hot and cold streaks. Yeah. Marchessault was like that. But yeah, I think twice now we've gotten like really excited in the last year or two about Dorofiev. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to be like a 40-goal, fucking 50-goal scorer. I think now is the point where we kind of scale that back. I'm like, okay.
I'm okay with a 30-goal scorer.
Exactly.
Like a 25 to 30-goal scorer.
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing. It's like you do have to kind of temper your expectations and think about how that affects the lineup as a whole. But like, okay, is he a 40-goal scorer? Probably not. Maybe. But,
maybe, yeah.
Hot streaks, cold streaks, power play time. Like I said, if he finishes in the neighborhood of 30 every year, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and then it drives his price down too, so that's a good thing.
Exactly.
And then Hurdle is, that's the other thing. It's like it's not like we're missing scoring. Hurdle is now tied for the. I think
he's quietly been one of our best goal scorers.
Yeah,
or just scorers in general.
He's I think he took the team lead in score and goals, and then Eichel's right behind him, so everybody's coming back up to Dory's start.
You're right. Hurdle leads the team in goals with 12.
Mm-hmm.
Eichel and Dory are tied with 11 for second.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Barbie with 10, and then Marner with 5. So kind of a drop off from the top 5.
But still, you got 5 guys over. You got 4 guys over 10 already. That's pretty good. And you want the scoring to wake up. But yeah, I think Dory, he's just gonna be streaky, I think.
Yeah.
But hey, Austin Matthews is streaky, and he gets paid way more money than Pavel Dorofeyev does.
That's true.
So,
very true. He gets paid more money than Mitch Marner does.
Gets paid more money than Jack.
Yep.
Gets paid more money.
It's close.
Close. It's
because Jack was like what, 13.5?
13.5.
Okay, I think Matthews was like 13.7, maybe
something like that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, he'll be streaky, but I'm not worried about it. If we're coming into December, we can stay consistently. We've got the hardest team we played to remain on this East Coast trip is the Islanders. They've been good.
Yeah.
Matthew Schaefer's been fucking insane.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So that's gonna be. They gave
fucking. I heard someone say like he's like, this is what happens when the first generation to grow up watching Kale McCarr highlights on YouTube grows up. They turn into Matthew Schaefer.
Yeah, and he's bigger than Cale McCarr. He's 6'2" and he's only 18.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's doing everything right. But the Islanders gave the Avs their second regulation loss the other night. So they're playing pretty good. Philly. I'm not. We'll see how that goes. It could go either way. And then Columbus has been really bad too.
I say, are people still trying to blame Tocchet for Michkov being average?
No, they're gonna somehow still blame what's his name? Tortorella for it. He ruined.
Tortorella traumatized him.
Yeah.
By asking him to play defense.
Yeah. It's just that team's bad. The defense is bad. The goaltending is bad.
Yeah. Apparently, so I think it was Friedman. Someone mentioned that the Flyers actually did want Hart back, and he was like, "Nah."
I don't blame him, frankly, because it's, it's a new start with a new team. That team was bad when you were there. Mm-hmm. That team is still bad. And it's a lot of bad memory because he didn't play well. He was awful in Philadelphia.
And it is a big East Coast market, you know.
Yeah, and those fans are, they're Philly fans. Did you see Eagles fans showed up to like the offensive coordinator's house after they lost?
Jesus.
And we're like
did not, but I believe it.
I don't know if they were throwing eggs or something, but yeah, they were vandalizing the guy's house.
Jesus.
Yep.
How are they doing? What's their record? Do you know?
The Eagles, they're first in their division, but they've been up and down.
Well, what the fuck are they complaining about?
They're Eagles. They're Philly fans. They're psychotic.
Fans.
They're like they're Toronto fans.
It's like, do you remember that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they were in court and they were arguing like, oh yeah, we got stuck in the tunnels between the Phillies stadium and the hotel because. And they're like, yeah, don't you know they built a secret tunnel system for the opposing team to get from the Philly stadium to their hotel safely.
Is that for real?
I mean, it wasn't the it was really in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I doubt it's real in real life, but that was that was the whole premise of the episode, and it was fucking hilarious.
It makes sense because have you seen like fan bases in general? We're lucky that Vegas fans aren't as psychotic as others. Like they're relatively like even keel. There's that one psychopath lady that had the goaltenders painted on her car. When Victoria's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," you're immediately, "Oh, I've seen that lady. She's fucking crazy."
I didn't say crazy. I just said intense.
She had Hill painted on her car.
Well, look at your office, man. You're surrounded by memorabilia.
I know, but it said like love goaltender. I'm like,
to each their own. But
yeah, it's I don't blame him for not wanting to go back to Philly. I don't see the point. They said, they cut your contract, and they probably didn't want to pay him that much either. Like, oh boy, I get to go be back behind a bad defense again.
Yay!
Cool. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how he goes. I mean, obviously, I think he'll probably play against. I mean, they might just play him until. I think they'll alternate. Do you think they'll alternate?
I think they'll alternate. I think it's important to remember and to look at things the way management and coaching does, which is logically, and say, okay, he had a first good game. Okay, he had a good second game, but the path back into full-time NHLdom is going to be rocky, and it's going to be up and down.
It's a lot of
peaks and valleys.
A lot of endurance.
Yeah, so it's worked. The good starts worked out for us so far, but maybe by Christmas he's leaking a little bit. You never know.
Yeah.
And I think that's just to be expected, and that's why you have Akira there. Akira's been looking a lot better the last 3 or 4 weeks. Akira.
I love his name. But yeah, they both look good, and they've looked good.
That's the thing. I'm like, Akira Schmidt got a shutout, and somehow everyone just like forgets about that because they're so like entwined with the Carter Hart drama.
Yeah, he had a good game against the Devils. Of course, right? The Devils.
Remember about a year ago, and people were like, "Oh my God, the Devils totally won that Paul Cotter trade." And now I'm like, I don't know, did they?
It's because when Cotter started off really hot, and all Akira was
Anderson,
and yeah, it was an AHL starter, and he wasn't even that good in the AHL to begin with. And I wouldn't say think I hate his like trades of like, oh, who won, who lost. I'm like, can both teams like just. We're happy with what we have.
I'm like, the question isn't do you win the trade. The question is, do you get what you needed out of the trade? You know what I mean?
I think we got what we needed. I mean, we needed a backup.
Yeah, we got exactly. We got a number 2, number 3 goalie, and we got a depth forward. I'm like, and Paul Cotter at the end of the day was a depth forward.
Yeah,
so
got all that for Paul Cotter. I'll take it.
2 is more than 1 the last time I checked.
My favorite thing to see is the Marner comparisons is like. Is Vegas getting their value? Look what Matthew Nyes is doing to bring this up from last week. And it's like, but they were on the same team. And then they're like, oh, would you compare it to all the guys they brought in his spot? I think all of them have like maybe 10 points together.
Yeah.
If they've been healthy. I think Michael Pezzetta had exactly 0 points.
Oh, Michael Pezzetta, he's fringe. He's just there to be crazy.
And I think
sit on the bench. Like,
I think Wah's been injured, right? And
yeah.
Joshua's not been that great. I'm like, you could have had Marner for $12.5 million.
Well, that's like we said. That's what kills me when they're like, "Oh, let's compare Nyes and Marner." Time to have a conversation. I'm like, you guys know they could have both been on the same team, right?
And Marner's been good. I mean, it's kind of comparing him kind of gets me because Marner's been solid. He's picked it up recently. He's in a new system, new coach, new teammates. So of course you would expect his points to drop a little bit, but he's doing everything well. He's made one mistake, and that was that pass in overtime.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad. But
and that's the thing. I mean, we literally saw him take shifts as a defenseman tonight,
and he looked good at
at 5-on-5.
Yeah, yeah.
He is so versatile.
Yeah, and the end of the game to tie the game, he was on the ice as the defenseman.
Yeah, and I'm just like Toronto fans just like cannot physically comprehend the concept of depth.
No,
and what that actually looks like on the score sheet. They're just like, oh well, he's never going to get 100 points again. He's washed. I'm like, do you really? What they don't comprehend. I'm like, management did not bring him here to score 100 points.
Yeah,
they brought him here to be an elite player, and that manifests in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. But no, it only matters for Toronto for points, but just because they've never seen a cup in their lifetime. So
that's all they have to cling to is, score a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
William Nylander's really sick of scoring goals, but he can't play defense.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why Stolars is out so long is because he doesn't want to play a game behind William Nylander.
Did you see that thing that Friedman was talking about, how apparently the Amazon show, there was a scene where like Sheldon Keefe was like really fucking digging into Nylander, and the Leafs were like freaked out, and they were like, you can't air this. You can't air this.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't know if they did air it or if it was unaired, but apparently that was like a big piece of contention where Leafs management was like, this doesn't look good. You can't air this. Don't air this, please.
I would. I mean, Amazon, like, if I was Amazon, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm a multi-billion-dollar fucking.
Well, that and it's like, well, that was the agreement, right? That we show
behind the scenes,
show everything or nothing. That just cracked me up. That
no, please don't show our coach being mean to our player. I'm like, you kind of need to see that, but yeah, I mean, it was I mean, there was 3 games, but it was relatively a short week, but nothing like ultra notable, right? Other than Hart.
Honestly, other than 3 wins in a row.
3 wins in a row.
To make it 4 overall.
I mean, I impressed. Nuts in your pocket? Oh, Tums?
I got corn nuts, baby.
I'm like, what are you crunching on? But I mean, we talked about like with Theodore, we're like, oh, he's statistically the best defensive defenseman in the league. And now he's scoring again.
Yeah.
Now he's putting up points. He's got 17, or he may have gotten a point tonight. So 18 points, 18 or 18 points in 28 games. So he's scoring again, but he's also playing elite defense.
Mm-hmm. I know Kale McCarr won the Norris like 4 weeks ago, but Shea should at least get in the top 3.
Yeah, he should get a vote. He's scoring a ton. Yeah, McCarr is insane. That's the one. If it goes to McCarr or Quinn Hughes every year, I don't care for the.
It's like I understand it gets a little old, but like
it makes perfect sense.
Exactly, I'm not dumb. I can see what's happening.
It's like the year it went to Carlson, and you're like, nope, I care now. This is bullshit. But he's playing better. Like we said, Barbashev is starting to score goals again, and Eichel looks better and starting to score again.
Dude, the
end of the overtime.
That Eichel goal tonight. My God.
Talk about it. So it was 4-4 for what? The entire except for 15 seconds, the last 15, 16 seconds, because they didn't get a whistle. It was the first shot on goal was on Hart. Hart stopped it. Mm-hmm. And they get a
defensive zone
draw. And it was Howden it had to be Jack. Jack took the draw. I don't know who was on the ice with them. I think it was Howden and Theo, right?
I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it was Theo because Theo
made the pass for sure. So
I don't know if it was Marner or Howden on the wing.
Jack won the draw, got it back to Theo, and then he just took off. And Theo saw him. Beautiful bank pass off center ice right to Jack's stick, all alone. Undresses quick. And it was like, maybe 10 seconds left in the game. It's just like, what a way to end it. It was...
No, yeah, exactly. Because frankly, I was shocked that we made it to overtime to begin with.
And frankly, I was shocked we made it that far into overtime without some horrible mistake to happen.
I honestly think it's because it was 4-4 the whole time. If it was 3-3 the whole time, we would have lost.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I know we scored as soon as it turned 3-3, but... extraneating circumstances.
Yeah. If there's a longer amount of time with more ice, they probably could have beat us pretty early on. Yeah, it was an impressive win, an impressive play.
It sounds dumb, but I'm like, Jack, just have a good road trip, because these East Coast road trips are when hockey writers actually pay attention to our games.
Yeah.
I think the Selke's out the door because he's been so ass defensively for a month.
Mm-hmm.
But assert yourself as the Team USA #1 center. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt in my mind, he's #1. Yeah, going through New York and Philly, you're going to want to play well. And I think it's good going on this long East Coast swing that guys are playing well. Mark Stone's got a point in every single game he's played.
Oh, my God. What was that stat earlier? 18 points in 11 games played?
Yeah.
Alex... Canada should leave this guy off.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
he should not make the Olympic team.
To bring in Bedard or Celebrini, they want to leave off Stone or Sorelli. I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm like, maybe Sam Bennett, but
yeah,
I mean, both Celebrini and Bedard deserve to be there 100%. But you don't leave off Mark Stone or Anthony Sorelli or Tom Wilson or maybe Sam Reinhart.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, there's
less. Florida's in last place in their division, man.
That's fucking nuts. I mean, is it nuts?
No, I know it's not to me.
I know it's been a weird year, but like, I feel like that's still a little nuts.
Not to me, because It is a little nuts, but they don't have Barkov.
Last.
But they don't have Barkov. They don't have
Chucky.
Yeah, they don't have Kachuk. They've had injuries with their defense in and out. I mean, like when we played them, like fucking Dylan Sabrango. I'm like, who is that? Who are you?
Like I said, I thought Sabrango was like a type of alien from Star Wars.
Yeah, like is this a prescription?
Some Sabrango.
This a prescription like depression medication? Like who are you? But like I think the injury bug is hitting them, like it should, because they've played so much hockey. Mm-hmm. And I am surprised though, because Maurice is a good coach. And they've still got Marchand, and Bobrovsky's decent. Like, I don't know. Maybe like the age is catching up, and the lack of speed and
well, I mean, that's definitely what it is, because this is a great team. Obviously,
yeah.
I think it really is just. Yeah, we had 3 cup runs in a row. We won 2 of them.
They went to the cup. Yeah, they won 2 of them. They went to the cup again. So they've played how many extra seasons of hockey in 3 seasons? Right, like. If they play about 20 games a playoff, that's one whole extra season of hockey, basically. That's hard, and I'm just happy it's not happening to us.
Well, a couple early playoff exits will allow you to recuperate.
Yeah, true. I mean, I
think we said that during November. It's like, guys, we can't use the lot of hockey excuse anymore. We haven't been playing a lot of hockey.
No, we should be better. I mean, being in second, I'm surprised by how bad we were.
Yeah.
I
think we're in first for about another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
LA beat the shit out of the Blackhawks. LA, I'm sorry, Anaheim.
Yeah, but I think that game's still going. So I think we're still in first for like 8 more minutes.
Maybe Connor Bedard can score 6 goals in 8 minutes and save us. I don't know.
I'll give him a spot on Team Canada for sure.
But yeah, I mean, the Ducks have been better, but they're without both goaltenders, I think. They have like Ville Husso and some guy.
Oh, just kidding. That game ended 7-1.
Oh.
So the Hawks did score. Let's see who scored for them. Tyler Bertuzzi.
He's having a good season.
Power play goal. Assist by Connor Bedard and Levshinov.
Nice. Levshinov's been having a good season too.
140 of the third, so that game is over.
Yeah.
Cut the lead from 7-0 to 7-1.
Yeah, I mean, they've been better, and then LA's been just quietly good, like right behind us. But did you see that shit with DeBoer?
Yeah, I texted you about it. I was shocked because I kept seeing reports like, oh, DeBoer to LA is imminent. And then I was like, did I miss something? Did Hiller get fired this week? And you're like, no, he's still there. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jim Hiller still has a job, but all rumor is DeBoer is borderline ready to sign a contract to go go coach the Kings.
So I hate that as a Vegas fan, but honestly, it makes
total sense.
It makes so much sense.
It's a defensively structured. The structure needs to get better. They're
like,
good,
but they're second or they're third. I'm like, what? Yeah, exactly. Well, we fired Gallant when we were like
third,
right there.
Yeah,
I think we were out of playoff position for like a day earlier in the year, and I'm like, guys, it's not always about where you are right now. It's about just looking at your situation and saying, how do we make this better?
Yeah, and then Jim Hiller showed that he can't coach in the playoffs either.
Yeah.
Or a DeBoer team, he's taken how many teams to like the conference finals?
Get to the conference finals.
That's more than what LA's been to, and
literally. But Alex, the main problem is DeBoer cannot beat the Oilers. Who do the Kings play in the first round every year?
The Oilers. Oh, maybe.
Unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yeah,
bro.
We'll see. Speaking of the Oilers, it's just a little tour through the Pacific. They have won 2 in a row pretty impressively, but it's against the Kraken and the Connor Hellebuyck-less Jets, and all of a sudden they're back. I'm like, where's your goaltending stats in both those games?
Yeah, I think one of them was pretty good.
Probably the Jets one.
But I will say, before we talk about Edmonton, it is kind of hilarious that for the first 2 months of the season, think Kraken fans were getting a little high on their own supply. They're getting a little comfortable talking shit, and now suddenly the Knights are back.
The Oilers are back.
Yes, I don't know if I'm convinced the Oilers are back, but it looks
they're
like
better. Yeah.
Looks like they're coming back. I'm like, oh, turns out you guys weren't that good after all.
Well,
turns out when the real teams in the division got their shit together, it wasn't even close.
They're coming back down to earth really hard. They're 11-9-6, and they only have 28 points.
Yeah.
Edmonton's got 31. We've got 34. No, this hasn't been updated. We have 36 now. Anaheim will have 37, but they only have 28.
Sucks to suck, man.
Get in the little brother seat.
No, literally.
Get back in the back seat. I call shotgun.
And I feel bad because I love the city of Seattle.
Yeah.
You know I do.
Yep.
I even like the Kraken. I watch a lot of their games. I like their whole vibe. Mm-hmm. But let's not pretend. Let's not get too big for our britches here.
Let's make it past the second round of the playoffs, or let's make it to the playoffs.
I was just say, like, that's old news, man. Let's make it to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, I mean they're trending downwards, not as downward as Vancouver. So how many prospects and picks are the Devils trading? Vancouver for Quinn Hughes?
Well, they got to send Luke back.
I mean, do you think? I mean, I'd be overjoyed to have Quinn Hughes out of our division.
Same, frankly.
Do you think Vancouver does it?
Let me answer your question in two parts. So part one, the fact that it's gotten to this point has been just gross mismanagement of assets. Dude, can you believe that this team once had Pettersson, Miller, Horvat as their top three centers,
and then Brock Besser on the wing,
and then Besser and Garland, and then Quinn Hughes, and then Demko in his prime. What the fuck happened, dude? What the fuck happened?
It's the funny thing is they had all of them together and they were all playing really well, and that was a season that they missed the playoffs.
That is the weird part.
But they had all of them, and you didn't have to trade or move on for people the way you did. You could have gotten better assets out of it. Like
JT Miller fucking ruined that organization because there was a conflict between him and Horvat because Horvat was the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, we'll trade our captain and we'll keep Miller. And then there was a conflict between him and Pettersson. Like, okay, well, we'll trade Miller this time, but you lost. Okay, well, who's your second line center then? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's
you allowed this idiot to force himself in a position where he completely gutted your team.
Yeah, it's Peterson, Pettersson, and who's
Suter.
Suter. Oh yeah,
When he's healthy.
He's healthy. P.S. Suter's not on Vancouver anymore. He's plays for St. Louis.
It's Hedl.
Ooh,
I know.
That they got in the Miller trade, right?
Yeah, well, that was a preseason prediction of mine that completely fell on its face.
What, Philip Hedl would be good?
Well, just that Vancouver would be good. Mainly because I do like their blue line.
Their defense is solid.
But yeah, forward core is fucking awful. Demko hasn't been good, and he's injured, I think.
Again.
Yeah. And they're investing like $11 million into a tandem of like
Kevin Lincoln and Thatcher Demko,
mm-hmm.
and they really have no prospects that are incredible outside of like Atu Ratti and Linus Carl, guys we've seen in Henderson.
That's the thing. I've seen them so much in Henderson. I'm like, well, how incredible are they if they're still here?
Yeah, no, you're right. And but do you think he goes? Hughes.
So that was going to be my second part to the answer. Okay, management, you've fucked it up beyond belief at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get something.
Like big, huge.
You have to get like several A-list prospects.
If you trade
this trade has to single-handedly start your rebuild.
If you trade him, you have to trade. The team that's talked about the most is the Devils. If you trade him to the Devils, coming back from the Devils has to be 1 to 2 of their Seamus Casey,
mm-hmm.
and then the other defenseman
Nemitz
has to go back to them. then you have to give them probably Dawson Mercer as a play now guy, and then one more guy in your organization as a forward, and then multiple first round picks.
Yeah,
that's the start.
It sounds crazy, but like not really, because
Quinn Hughes is the second best defenseman in the world,
and sometimes he's the best.
He's either one or two. It's one or two guys. He's the best American defenseman we've seen in decades.
Please give us the gold, Quinn. But no, I agree. It's just it's completely fucking laughable that it got to this point.
Because he's not going to want to go to a team like that's bad, right? He's not going to want to go to Nashville.
Oh no. Well, one, everyone talks about it, but like he probably wants to play with his brothers. Two of them are in one place, might as well. What I'm wondering is, for New Jersey, do you give up all those assets knowing that he has one more year left on his deal, and then after that you probably won't be able to afford him? Because
he's what, 7 and change right now?
Very affordable right now.
Yeah, then
for this year or next year.
His deal's probably going to double, right? Like,
easy.
If if Noah Dobson's getting 9.5, and then like all those deals that were signed, he should easily be getting 15, right? And then
who is the highest paid defenseman right now? It's not Bouchard, is it?
I think it's Evan Bouchard.
Yeah, because I can't think of someone else.
$10 million, right? Oh no, it's still Erik Karlsson. That deal was signed like 7 years ago.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure it's
gotta reset the market. Just kidding. The market stayed the same.
Let's see, highest paid and defenseman. It's Erik Karlsson, 11.5. Rasmus Dahlin is 11. Drew Doughty's 11, and then Evan Bouchard's 10.5.
Golly,
you
know who I'd rather have?
Quinn Hughes.
Yeah.
Shea Theodore. Noah Hannafin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's gonna wherever he goes, it's like Vancouver is dumb. If they're in last place at the trade deadline, they are dumb not to trade him, because he's not coming back after his contract's over.
Well, exactly, and like that extra year, like that just means you get more
value. Like you could extract a ton of value from a Devils team or an Islanders team, or a team that's got some prospects that is looking to compete. Like you could get a ton back. Like,
it'd be crazy and a nightmare. What if you went to the Sharks, bro?
I could see it.
Because their D prospects are not nearly as deep as their forward prospects.
And they have a lot of
give up some of those picks and some of those forward prospects.
Give up like an Eklund and like...
Oh, we shouldn't speak this into existence.
That's scary. No, we
shouldn't speak this into existence.
But think about whose cupboards... like the Sharks have a good prospect pool. The Devils have a decent one. Beautiful. The Devils have a decent one. He's not going to Buffalo. Islanders have a decent pool. Columbus has some, and then Nashville maybe. Like there's nobody that has
Nashville has some picks, but I don't think they have a lot of young guys that they would want.
Maybe I don't know, like Utah too. Utah's got a pretty deep.
I can see that.
Utah's got a pretty deep pool of young guys, right? They've got a ton of picks, a ton of guys. I mean, even Seattle could swing it. They've got a pretty deep pool too.
Yeah.
It's just, where is he going to want to go? Because you're right. I don't think we say this now because we talked about Marner as like, there's no way he's going to come to Vegas. There's no way Toronto, he's gone.
Yeah.
But I think it's because it's Canadian teams. It makes a lot more sense.
Oh yeah.
It's like a very public. Like he clearly doesn't like playing there. Management for some reason don't like him.
That's the thing. Like that's what's also kind of adds to the tragedy for Canucks fans is I think he does like the city.
Oh, he loves this.
I just think he's like, I have no faith in the management of this team.
Yeah.
Like,
when I say he doesn't like playing there, I don't think he likes playing for the management, the GMs,
I don't think he looks at the decisions that get made in that fucking team and It's like, yeah,
I'm sure he loves living in Vancouver. I've never been, but it's right across from
I'm really
Seattle.
glad you guys traded 2 of our top 3 centers. That really helps.
For no reason.
That really helps the roster.
I'm so glad you brought in Jake DeBrusk.
Oh, yeah.
And
Evander Kane.
And Evander Kane. They're doing so well, and they're so good for our locker room. We just got rid of JT Miller. Let's bring in Evander Kane.
Yeah, why not?
He's a total locker room guy, right?
He's going to heal the locker room.
Give me a fucking break.
His good vibes.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just like looking at the list of teams. I'm like, who could? There's only a handful of teams, like you said, Seattle, Utah.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's superstars get traded, and it's never. You always think you're getting more back. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I think at the time, the only trade in recent history that we thought looked relatively even was the Kachuk Huberdeau
trade.
But yeah, it always feels like whoever's selling this superstar, you're never going to replicate.
It's a difference though. Like
you can sell Mitch Marner, you're getting Nick Waugh.
Yeah, but Mitch Marner was never coming back.
Yeah,
right?
that was a different situation. Is Quinn Hughes coming back?
I mean, you still own it. You still have his rights on his.
You still own him.
You still own that boy. You can tell him what to do. He goes out and plays that hockey.
Student athletes. Very good, sir.
Yeah,
very good.
I mean, yeah, but he's also able to say, I just don't want to play. I'm injured. So I don't know. I mean, if they're dumb not to get as much value as they can, because the longer they wait, the less they're going to get back. Because if someone's like, oh, I'll just sign him on, in 2027 for $13 million. Okay. We can wait a year.
Yep, exactly.
What
else in the league can we talk about? Or should we talk about Henderson or something?
Henderson's been up and down. Mm-hmm. They got shut out last night. They won the game before. So, Kyler, I hope you're happy.
It seems like he had a good time.
Yeah. And then Lance better have gotten me that extra lucky tree topper. I'm never going to give him tickets again. But no, they're up and down. Connolly's looked better. Fleming,
that's the thing. I can't even say better. He's been good the whole time.
Yeah. I was at the season ticket holder event. I told you this. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the organization's going to come and fucking kill us in our sleeps, but we're talking about where is Raphael Lavoie? Where is Lavoie? I go to the season ticket holder event. He has a cane.
That's so crazy because not a boot, not crutches, a cane.
A cane, and he's like limping pretty bad. And I was telling Victoria, I'm like, he was leading the team in, I think, goals before he got injured, right?
Yeah. And just looked
really good. And so on a cane, Victoria, being Victoria, goes, I'm going to go ask him what happened. I'm like, please be nice. She goes, oh, what's going on? Are you okay? He goes, yeah, I had to get knee cleanup. I just started walking yesterday. I'm out for another 8 to 9 weeks. I'm like, okay, so that's the season.
Fuck.
that's the season.
That's not the season.
It's most of it. It's another 2 months. That's February, dude.
Yeah, it's most of the season. I'd say it wasn't most of the season.
Yeah, I mean, he's not playing, and that's if
he's not walking.
Yeah, that's if in 8 to 9 weeks he can skate again, right?
Yeah.
So that sucks.
We still have a winning record.
We do, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Fleming's look good. Excuse me. Lachinsky's look good. Connolly's look good. We've talked about him a couple times. Thomas Euronin.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Cormier.
Cormier's looked... Oh, my God. Let's talk about Cormier. It's almost like having Lucas Cormier makes this team better.
What a concept.
Like having such a dynamic... Speaking of undersized, fast defensemen.
Yeah.
The way he skates, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
like,
he is so dynamic.
So fast, so agile, can change...
In his shot.
Oh, his shot's great. And he's looked really good, being last year not having him, we would have sucked so bad. I think even if we had him, we probably weren't going to be that good. But at least it would have been competitive.
It would have been not as
bad. Yeah. So we
would have been regular bad.
He's looked bad. Yeah. He's looked good. Uronen's looked good in his first year. Hallam's looked good in his first year, even though he's like 24, he looks like he's 38. And
he's been Brian McCormick kind of shouted him out specifically on the VGK show the other day, where he's like I don't think anyone realized the player that Henderson had in this guy.
Yeah, I've been talking about him since he was drafted, and because we'd watch the development camps and the player tournaments, and he always stuck out as how fast he was.
Yeah,
how fast he was going,
and not even just like fast, like at a dead sprint, like across the rink, but like just the way he accelerates from like a standstill, like in the zone.
Yeah, and he's on the penalty kill.
He's got little thruster engines behind him.
No, he's fast he's fast everywhere on the ice, like side to side, front and back. And he's on the penalty kill. He's on the power play, I think. And so they know they have something in him. I think they see him more as like a bottom six fast two-way guy, which he kind of seems like what he's molding himself into. And my only
always reminded me of Alex Tuck, but not as scoring.
Not as big either. Alex Tuck is a goddamn manimal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's played pretty well. Urona's played well. Connolly's played well. The defense is older, but it'll figure it out. Kamex look good.
Yeah.
Being in. We'll see. I know Lindbaum is back down there, so he'll continue playing well, right? Somebody, I'm not disappointed, but maybe it's just like a rollover from last year because I thought he'd have a better year. McLean's not been really anything.
But I mean, it's a developmental league. If the veteran's not that great, it's not the biggest deal.
not that big of a deal. But the one thing I do wish to see eventually is, as much as I like Matias Sapovilov, he's not the fastest player.
Yeah.
I would like to see I think he's centering the line of Hallam and Uronen. I would like to see a fast center on that line. Eventually, if we got the guy we drafted from was that Sweden? He's Wozniak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if he ends up being faster.
Do you know a prospect not with Henderson that's been looking really good? Mm-hmm. Van Villet. VAN space VILET.
I thought it was Van Fleet. I thought it's VLIET.
Either way,
he's with he's in Tahoe.
Yeah.
Or is he with his junior team?
I think it's NCAA.
Oh, NCAA.
But Jack Manning's been posting his stuff, and the kid, I forgot the number, but I think he's around a point per game.
Damn.
And he looks good too.
Sweet. I love it. I'll take it. I mean, finally we're seeing some fruition of prospects.
Van Fleet.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got into December, and December's weird for the Silver Knights to where it's like not a lot of home games. Mm-hmm. It's for both teams.
Yeah.
We had those two that were here, and then we don't have another home game until the 16th, I think. And then after that, we don't have another home game until like after Christmas.
Damn.
We have like 4 home games in 1 week, and I'm like, I'm not going to be here for any of those. What is this bullshit?
Well, it's funny because you offered me tickets the other day, and I was like, I don't know. It's been a lot of hockey lately, but then I looked at the schedule. I'm like, oh, it's also going to be the last hockey for a while. For either team.
Yeah. For home teams, I mean, at least you got into to see it before it was a 7-game road trip. I mean, next week got a few games. I don't think there is a Henderson game next week at all. I think the next game is the 16th. So kind of just hoping the winning streak stays going. Even if we lose a game, I'm just like, just don't hemorrhage anything.
Yeah.
Yes. Take this second period and throw it in the trash. Crumple it up and toss it.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. All right. Well, anything else to mention?
No, I think this is a quick one.
Wait, I do know something,
you do?
actually. So the Olympics.
Yes.
There's been a lot of talk about how the fact that the rink is going to not be regulation size.
It's like 3 to 4 feet shorter?
What really killed me was the quote from DeBoer, because he was the one that was there, and they asked him. He was like, well, it looks like the rink's going to be like 4 feet shorter, and he was just like, don't know how that happens. And then also the fact that the building seems to like barely
be standing.
Yeah.
They play in 2 months, not even 2 months. They play in a month and a half, right? February.
Yeah, February.
I mean,
February.
It's like you're saying, like, there was a guy that was on, what podcast was that? With Millard.
100% hockey.
Yeah, that he's like, I've been covering the Olympics for
John Shannon.
Yeah, for decades. They never finish on time. They're lucky if it's even. They're
like,
lucky if it's
like,
even finished.
He's like, the morning of the first game, they're rolling out the sod in the lawn. Like, that's just the nature of the Olympics.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's become a big talking point, and I think a lot of content creators are using it as an opportunity to be like, what the fuck? Are we even going to have the Olympics? Oh my god! Like, what if they don't send the NHL players?
They will.
They will. There will be. They're going to play.
It's that the McKinnon quote. What do you think about it? I don't give a shit.
Yeah. That was the best. Oh, the rink's smaller. What do you think? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't care. They're not going to care. They're used to.
He's like, it's smaller for everyone. It affects us all equally. So
yeah.
How does it change anything?
It's not and it's smaller for the European guys, right? Like the guys that are in the Czech league, they're wider.
Oh, way wider.
Like how many? Like it's actually like 10 feet, isn't it? Like it's.
I think it's even more.
It's like it's a hugely wide rink, and so it's going to be skinnier to NHL rules, and it's just shorter. Nothing's going to change, really.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, and you can also like...
But what they're going to do is they're going to take it out of the center ice, so it really doesn't make a difference. Like, they'll paint it different. Like, they'll paint it...
Exactly. I'm like, you just take a few inches out of each zone, keep it relatively even.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
And it is funny, though, because I've seen some people really reaching, like, does this change the players that you bring with you? Like, the fact that the rink's going to be smaller, does that change your personnel selection? I'm like, no. Why would it?
Why would it? Like, what
makes no fucking sense at all.
Like, what do you?
I don't know if it would even change it if you were skating on a international size rink.
No, they just have to get used to playing on a wider rink. Like, what? Because you want someone faster, or
I think that's literally. It's like, do you bring someone? Oh, there's not a lot of room out there. Do you bring someone bigger?
They're gonna bring. Canada's already bringing Tom Wilson. Like, but what Team USA does need to do is with that extra 4 feet. Go take 4 feet and shove it up JT Miller's ass and tell him he's not on the team.
Well, I don't remember if we talked about this last time, but Bill Guerin he's pretty set on his roster.
Bill Guerin, you dumb motherfucker.
It's not about points, Alex. It's about checking.
This is the same guy.
We're gonna bring Brock Nelson. We're gonna bring Chris Kreider. We're gonna bring fucking JT Miller.
Not Tage. You know who's a better checking forward and bigger? Tage Thompson.
No.
You know who's a better scorer? Jason Robertson. And Clayton Keller. Oh, and Cole Caulfield. Let's throw him in there too. I'd take all 4 of those guys.
Alex, it's a men's game. It's a checking game.
Tage Thompson's 6'7".
Yeah. No.
However big he is.
All I know is if he fucks this up, get him the fuck out of there.
He's already fucked up Minnesota. Like,
yeah,
he let Kirill Kaprizov bend him over for $17 million. Mm-hmm. And so he's gonna take all these old slow guys to Milan.
But they have identity. They have character.
They'll get through some players. They'll get through some teams, but they're gonna be bad teams. They're gonna be not good. Then they'll play the Swedish, and then they might win. It'll be close, but Team USA might win.
It'll be closer than you think.
Yeah, it'll be a lot closer,
especially if they scratch Kyle Connor again.
Yep. Oh my god. Our great hope is that Matthew Tkachuk is actually healthy.
No, literally.
That's our great hope now.
We need the Eichel with the Checky brothers.
Yeah. And then they don't scratch Kyle Connor, and they bring Clayton Keller. He won't.
And Jason Robertson.
And Jason Robertson.
And Tage Thompson.
Instead of...
And Quinn Hughes.
We'll have Quinn Hughes. Man, the Olympics are close. I can't wait to talk about it. Like right when the rosters are set.
Yeah, I almost feel like we need to do another
episode, another Olympic roster preview. Maybe we'll before Christmas, because there shouldn't be too much going on between now and Christmas other than just normal games, right? Like we're
I
not.
was going to say other than shopping and depression
Oh,
and stress.
that's all the time. And then depressed and stressed out, putting up your curtain thing.
Yeah. Thanks again.
No problem. I got contact your one friend that you know has a power drill.
Alex, you're my one friend in general. Regardless of the drill. I was going to call you anyway. If we had to find a drill, we would have found one.
No problem. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to do an Olympic episode. Maybe you can get Tyler on. I'm sure he'll love to talk about
Yeah.
The Olympics. Because how many teams are hockey teams? It's what, 12? Or
In the Olympic tournament?
Yeah, or 16.
I'm not sure, actually.
I think it's 12. I don't remember.
12 sounds right.
Yeah, because there's good amount of teams.
Because the World Cup is going to be 8, but there's going to be like a few that you're like, you can barely ice a team. So Olympics, there's always at least like 2 teams where you're like, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know the Italians are in, and then the French are in. So maybe Pierre-Edouard Bellemare will be playing for the French.
He will be.
Yeah, even though he's like, 40 something.
He's still the best French player.
No, Alexander Texier is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
He's French.
So Bellemare and Texier and
That's it.
and some guys.
Yeah, and then the Germans, I would assume, are in, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Germans, the Danish, Swiss.
I mean, Romberg's already on
Team Denmark.
Mm-hmm. Team Daneland.
Yeah, and then the does Slovakia have a? They make it in? I think they did, right?
I think so.
They're like, I think it's like one of the top teams. I think it's at least 12. I would assume because it's obviously a lot more than recently, and I'm excited. We'll have to figure out an episode to talk about all those rosters and if we can pronounce some of the Czech names.
Yeah, that'll be a fun exercise. Let's just go down the roster and read some of these.
I know that one, Tomas Hurdle, and you get to like one where it's
Lukas Dolstad.
Yeah, where it's all the fucking like points and
little divots and accents and triangles.
There's
and shit.
there's six consonants all next to each other. You're like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But yeah, we'll do that in another upcoming episode. It's coming up super quick. Anything else? Could you think of anything that happened this week?
Nothing hockey related.
No, I mean, other than I've seen stupid posts of, Edmonton thinking that other teams are going to take their trash. Like,
well,
I saw a mock trade where like seriously was Darnell Nurse to Toronto for Morgan Riley and like a way too high pick. I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Alex, don't you see?
Don't you see? If you take on
these trades can really work if another team takes your bad expensive players.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get their good players in return.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
It's not that Morgan Riley's that good, but
yeah, better. I mean, he's not. He's been awful. If I learned anything from the Steve Dangle show, Morgan Riley's been atrocious this year. Yeah, but anyways,
got the Christmas decorations up.
Me too.
Tree's
I've got my new our little recording office room has got.
Yeah.
I've bought some banners that were on sale.
Some Stanley Cup banners.
Some banners, got those up. Got some signed pucks that were buy one get one free. Of the Stanley Cup team, kind of redecorated.
Yeah. New desk,
new desk instead of a fucking folding Home Depot chair or Home Depot desk. Yeah, I mean, four games in a row.
I'll take it.
Let's make it.
Let's 7. Okay. Let's look back at how bad November was. We would have been begging for 4 wins in a row.
Oh yeah, we were begging for a win in a row.
Exactly. Because when we won against the Blackhawks, I remember I was like 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
And then when we won against the Devils, and I was like 3 wins.
Jacob, we've
won
a row. We've won 2 overtime games this month already.
I don't think that's allowed.
That's unheard of.
That's not allowed.
That's unheard of.
It's against the law, officer.
Let's hope there's less overtime games in the future. I just want wins or losses in regulation. I'll take either.
Well, yeah.
Just don't make me watch an extra 5 minutes to get my heart broken and then go to sleep angry, please.
Literally. Holidays are goddamn stressful enough. Don't do that to me too.
Yeah. Anyways, we got 3 games next week. We'll see how those go. I think we can win all 3 personally.
We can.
But will we?
Well, we can, but this game tonight was looking pretty dire for a good chunk of it.
And, well, the fortunate part is the Islanders are the best team that we're going to play, and Philly and Columbus have been really bad. So there's a silver lining. But we always play the bad teams bad and the good teams good.
Silver lining playbook.
Yeah. Well, let's take a piece out of that playbook and try to survive the depression of losing too many. But no, it's been a good start of the month. Everybody's looking good. And I think...
Just keep rolling, boys.
I think we'll keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
With that, you know what else the boys also need to hear? They need to stay gold. That way they can keep winning.
Indeed. Put up that tree, hang up those stockings, light the menorah, and stay gold.
Stay gold.